Okay, before we move on to the next section, I want to spend a couple of minutes and talk about something very important. I want to make sure I've set the expectation right before you get started. So please watch this video to the very end. I've done my best to produce this course with all the materials you need. But as you work through the course, there are times that you might have questions. Here we have a discussion board where you can post your questions. But remember, this discussion board is mainly for students to help each other, not as a medium for me to answer every student's questions. Because even though I would love to help each of you individually, unfortunately, that's not possible. Because given the volume of students I have on Udemy and the subscribers on my YouTube channel, it's really hard to answer everyone's questions. And believe it or not, this gets more challenging every single day. I'm sure you would feel the same if you were in my shoes. Remember, just like you, I'm a regular person, and I have limited time per day. If I answer everyone's questions, I have to literally stop producing new content. And I'm sure that's not what you want. I've got several thousand students who are constantly emailing me and asking for new content. Mosh, can you do a course on this? Can you write a blog post on that? So I just want to set the right expectation. I will answer your questions when I get a chance, but this is more of a nice thing to have, and it's not something you should expect as part of this course. Because what you have paid for is purely for the material, proper structure that leads you from zero to hero, so you don't have to jump from one tutorial to another. Plus the exercises that I have carefully designed to ensure the best learning experience for you. That's what you're paying for. And this is not a private one-on-one class. And I want to make sure we're on the same page before you get started. Now you may say, but Mosh, there are other instructors who are very active in the discussion board and they answer every single question. I don't know what they are doing, how many courses and students they have, but maybe they have superhuman power. Unfortunately, I don't have. Now, all that aside, if you have questions, remember a lot of times you can get your answer much faster if you just simply Google it. I've seen a lot of questions on the discussion board that have an answer on the first page of Google. Also, in particular, I do not answer questions that are about some code not working on your machine or you're getting a runtime error. Because if you want to be a real coder, you need to troubleshoot these issues yourself. You cannot expect others to fix the compile time or runtime issues with your code. So I do not answer these questions whatsoever, purely to help you become more independent and better at solving these problems on your own, so you can be successful in your career. All right, that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope you're on the same page. Now let's move on to the next section.